Sonic versus the Tigers. Will this be Onic's time or will Minana roar in their victory? This is the first match after the patch. Let's see how they'll adjust. Minana's draft was all about getting control and getting ahead. They were successful. Even though Onic pulled the trigger first, Minana stuck together like glue and waited for Kirk to pop the Black Dragon form. With Onic disrupted in a tight part of the map, Minana managed to answer back. Kaizen's Fredrin had the luxury to take down both Kelra and King Kong.
Steelers, laban na lang daw para kay Kelra at mawawala sa Onic double kill!
Perxiva missed his initiate and Onic thought it's go time. Jem started the fight by jumping in, but Kirk was there again to save the day. Hayes got stunned and Escalera's positioning was good, but Jem got caught in the middle of everything. King Kong was forced to juggle the 2v3 and he almost paid for that with his life. Kelra was also simply taken down. Domeng, in the middle of everything, had great syncovisions on the Harith.
Pwede na late ito! Ay nako! Zaman for Synchro Vision Monster Kill! Minana! Game 1!
Game number 2 was tense because no one expected a speedy game number 1. Nonetheless, Minana came in with guns blazing as Hayes drew first blood. If there's a player I'd want to highlight because of his rotation, it's Perxiva. His grout kept on disrupting Onic's jungle camp take. He forced King Kong to use Retribution here before the turtle spawns. Like any pro team, Onic still managed to pull through. Hayes got caught off guard and the funny thing is, it was Escalera that finished off the kill. With the numbers game in their favor, they took it up a notch. Gem was almost removed from the Land of Dawn, but there were no more casualties. The fights were scattered, but Domeng got the first laugh. Minana transitioned to their next target, the Lord. Although tanky, King Kong couldn't outlast the damage output from their opponents and things started to look dire for the men in black and yellow. Like clockwork, one by one, Onic's heroes are falling down, and this doesn't really spell good for Kelra. A carry needs her shield so she can fight. Hayes missed his Phantom Claw, but Domeng didn't miss his target, closing that fight with 4-0 in favor of Minana. Here, Super Fins used diversion and we're back to the nail-biting plays for Onic. They hid in the bush and eventually surprised Kaizen. King Kong braved the front lines and Kelra was basically untouchable, but at Minana's backline, Domeng was doing God's work and secured a killing spree.
Pero ngayon, sumusubok mag-outplay si Domeng. Nasa kanya yung camera. Binabanatan si Escalera. One hit si Escalera dito. Super wins with a kill.
And speaking of Domeng, he popped Zaman Force in the mid and managed to force Escalera to go back. Gem was erased from the fight, which motivated Minana to strike while the iron is hot. Despite the defense from Onic, Harith's damage posed as a threat. Every fight still led to Minana attempting to end the game. Onic couldn't even go near their opponent's space. Domeng had to flicker out to ensure his safety, but it was worth it because Escalera went 6 feet underground and Kelra could not position well. Within a few seconds, Minana closes out the series with a 2-0 and cements their playoff spot.
Tignan natin! Ay! Minana Ibos!